it's my new video. So today this video will be about database. So I'm going to start reading the questions. It says, you are now going to prepare some reports. Make sure all currency values display the same currency symbol and are set to decimal places. Using a suitable database package, import the file book CSV and use the field names and data types as it's shown. Okay, so you open your access, okay, then you go to new, okay, a blank database, okay, you create, then you click on external data, okay, and then you click on new data source from file, text file, okay, you click on browse, okay. I'm going to my confidential source from 2019, okay, books, open, okay. It appears this large box as it always, okay. You click on next, then first row contains field names, advanced. Okay, so in this part here, you have to change, okay, so from author until format code is text, so we confirm, then release year number, okay, then price is currency, number of items will be number, okay, short text will be no, it's not really, pages will be number, okay, so you have to change to integer, okay, then in available will be a yes or no, okay, you click ok, then next, then you have to choose your own primary key. In this case will be book ref, okay, next, then we finish and close, and yeah, it's done. I'm going to close this, open books, and yeah, I'm going to expand this to see more clearly the data, okay, and yeah, so I'm going to design view, okay, because I have to if you saw my it was supposed that here will be like yes or no, but we don't have, so I have to go to design view. In data type I'm going to choose the yes or no, okay, in the format. Lookup will be a text box, yeah, text box, and in currency we have to choose the decimal places too, okay, and format we have the currency and the, and yeah, then we save and let's see, it's done to decimal places, yeah. So next it says to place in your evidence document a screenshot showing the field names and data types used in the table. So you go to your design view, okay, and you take the screenshot showing the field name and data types. Then you insert your screenshot, okay, for the evidence 6, and yeah, it's here. Next question says, import the file format CSV as a new table in your database, set type code field as a primary key, and create a one-to-many relationship between format code from the books table and the type code from the format table. Okay, then we have the evidence 7 that we have to take a screenshot showing in the evidence document about the relationship between the two tables. So we go to our access, okay. I have just already did that because it's just the same the same steps that you have to follow what I did, okay. Just a thing, you don't forget to set the type code as a primary key, okay. But the other things we don't you don't need like to worry about the data types because they don't say to us to change. So yeah, I'm going to just expand this, okay, to show the data clearly. Don't forget that because you can lose points. They say to create a role, it's here. So basically you have to drag the format code to type code, okay, and you go to edit relationship. Okay, in this case I'm going to show you how you do. So to create a one to many, you have to tick this box, okay, the first one, then you click OK, and yeah, it's here. Now we have to take a screenshot showing the relationship, so I'm going to take now. Then in our evidence document, we're going to insert, okay, and yeah, it's here. So after it says add the following as a new record in the books table. So we have just to add this data here. So we go to our access. I'm going to close the relationships, close, save. Then you go to books. Okay. So basically here I'm going to do like this. Control C, Control V, and yeah, and so on. So I've just inserted all the data, okay, as you can see, and I'm going to save, okay, it's saved. Then we have the next question that is using the fields from both books table, produce a tabular report, and yeah, we have all these tasks to do. Have to do first the query, okay. As I said in the previous video about the data manipulation, so first you have to create a query, okay, and they say to produce a report, okay. So you go to query wizard, okay, then you click OK. So the fields are title, author, price. Always put in the order, okay, because you can lose points. And they say, okay, in this order, okay. So price, then release year, then available, and yeah. Then next, they don't say to do any summary, so we can move on. And I'm going to call this um, query for uh, book releases. Okay, and you go here, Control V, and finish. And yeah, it's done. Okay, then we go to design view. Okay, because if you see, we have to select the records. So we go to our design view. First, we change the release year, that is 214, 2014 or 2015. Okay, I'm going to just copy this. Control C, and here Control V. Okay, then £5 or more. Okay, do just like this. Then available, yes. Okay, we save and run. Okay, and if you see, we have 5 years and more than 5 years. Release year, we just have 2015 and 2014. Okay, available, we just have yes. And yeah, so after we have to sort the data into the descending order of price. Okay, so we go back to access, and here in the price we sort to descending order. Okay, then this part here will be for producing the report. Okay, so we close. Okay, we save first, then we click on run, and if you see, we have the price from the highest to the lowest. Okay, then we close, then you go to create report wizard. Then in the table and queries, this part here, we click. Okay, then we click on query for book releases. This is really needed to like to produce the report. Then we select the fields. Next. This part you don't need to do any descending because we did already. Okay, and next. They say in portrait orientation. Okay, so we don't need to change anything. They say also tabular report. Okay, then next, then then it's here our report. If you notice, we don't have all the data clearly, so we have this part. It's very important because you must need the data all clearly. Okay, you can't miss this. Okay, so I've done okay all the information correctly. Okay, we can see now properly how the data is. So next we have to calculate the average price and positions this number in the price column. Okay, so we go to layout view. Sorry, in this case we can do here. Okay, so total price average, and if we see we have the average price, then we click on set caption, and automatically we have the price average. Okay, and we don't need to worry about like to go to layout view, like to design view, sorry. And yeah, so we have to change the average name to average book price. So here, control V, I'm going to drag this to this side. Okay, to see clearly. And yeah, it's done. Then do not display page number when printed. Has your name, center number, candidate number at the bottom of the report. Save and print your report. printed. So basically, what we do is if you see this large box saying page one of one, you you just select the box, okay? Then you delete, and if you see we don't have any page number, then you go to file, okay, and you print. Basically it's just the same process as we do, okay, nothing new, but you have to have your name, certificate candidate number at the bottom of the report. So you go to design, then I'm going to expand this, and we go to design label, and here in the bottom, uh, okay, they don't say if it is right or left, so I'm going to do like in the center, and yeah, it's done. Then we go to layout view, and yeah, we can now print. We have an evidence, that is the evidence 8, that we have to place a screenshot showing the database formula used to calculate the average price. So we go back to our access, okay, and we expand, okay, this the formula, and we place in the evidence set. So here is the evidence set, okay, of the evidence document. So now I'm going to insert the screenshot that I took, okay, showing the database formula for average of the price, and yeah, it's here. In the next question says that we have to produce a tabular report. Okay, so basically it's just same steps more or less, because in this part we have a new field that we have to create, but it's not like very difficult, and let's do it. Okay, so first always we have to do a query. Okay, so we go to create query wizard. Okay, then here we go to books first. So they say book ref, publisher, and title. Then author, book type, then release year and price. Okay, it's done. Um, and if you see, we have a new field, okay, that we have to create, as they say above, but not in this part, okay. In the design view, we will create, okay. So next, okay, next, I'm going to like stay the name like this, okay, because sometimes it gives error when we want to change the title. So finish, and yeah, it's done. So if we see, we have all done. Okay, I'm going to expand this. Okay, to see like clearly the data. Okay, and yeah, then we go to design view. Okay, and they say to select the records where includes in publisher the word digital. So here, like star digital and star. When we use like star, it means like contains the word digital. Okay, then release year is later than 2011. So as we can see, we have in publisher all the words that contains digital, and in release year all the years that it's more than 2011. So we can continue to the next question. Okay, that we have to create a new field that is called book text. So we go to design view. And here we're going to create a new field. So I'm going to use the builder. Okay, I explained in the previous video about data manipulation that the builder, it's very good to create new fields, new expressions. So yeah, let's do it. So they say book text, which is calculated at runtime and displayed with the same currency formatting as the price field. This field will calculate the price plus 10% of the price. So first, here we click on price. Okay. Then plus, I'm going to use 0.1, that is the same as 10%. Okay. Then I close this. Okay. Okay. And yeah, here I'm going to change to book text, where is expr one. It means expression one, book text. I save, run, and if you notice, we have the book text. But I think that this is like to change. Yeah, it says to currency. Um, and yeah, let's do it. Go to design view. Okay, and I'm going to change to currency to decimal places. Okay, as the same as the price. Okay, then save, and we have. Then sort the data into ascending order of book type and then descending order of a release year. So first, book type. So book type ascending and release year descending. Save, run. Okay, release year is descending and book type. So now finally we can go to report wizard and produces a tabular report. So I'm going to uh, close the query. Okay, I go to create, then report wizard, then select the query of the books. I'll select it. Next, next, next. And we don't need to do anything because we already did. Okay, in the query they say now to in orientation of landscape, tabular, next, and finish. And yeah, it's here our report. Now we go to layout view, and we have to do the same process. Okay, that we have to show clearly the data. I'm going to do this right now. And yeah, digital publishing as a title displayed in a larger font size at the top of the page. So let's do that. So I'm going to copy this, Control C, and go to Access. And here I'm going to change, okay, Control V. This is in a larger font. So I'm going to format and going to select this 26. It's good. Uh, and yeah, it's done. Then has your name and center number, candidate number in the footer of the report, so it displays on every page. So I'm go to we can do here also, okay. I'm go to design label, okay, and here so I go to design view, and yeah, and yeah, so I'm go to design label, and I'm going to type my name, center number, and candidate number. So yeah, I'm going to save it, layout view, and yeah. So basically we have done all. Then we have to print. So it's not new. You go to print, then Microsoft PDF, select the printer, okay, and yeah, the answers in your evidence document. The first one says describe the difference between hardware and software. So this basically it's not difficult, okay. It's just the main thing that we must know. So we go to our evidence document. So I'm going to type the difference between hardware and software is. So hardware is something that we can touch. For example, the type, uh, the touchpad. Sorry, the touchpad, and the software is the program. Okay, that is in the computer. So the difference between hardware and software is that hardware is the equipment of the computer and software are is the programs of the computer. So yeah, it's done the first one. Next, it says give one example of hardware. So an example that I just gave right now, it was the touchpad. Okay. Then next we have give one example of software that is. I'm going to give such like Microsoft Word, and yeah, it's done. I'm going to save it, and yeah. So this was my video about databases. So I hope that you enjoy. Give a thumbs up, subscribe my channel, and yeah, take care of you. See you in the next video.